Stacy and to Virginia for asking me to give a few of my recollections of my lifetime with Richard. I met my friend Rich, also known as Belmont Bob, some 50 years ago in 1975. He was a vendor supplying the backstretch at the racetrack with all the hay, straw, and grain needed for the racehorses, while I, along with my brother Rick, were starting to build a large stable. We no sooner arrived at the track and there was Rich reaching out to us for our business. At that time, he was the poster boy for work ethics. Up early every morning, loading many huge bales of hay and straw, then going from barn to barn, helping his crew unload those same bales in the feed rooms. What was really impressive about Richard was the amount of time he always took to see how we were doing and offer any help he could be. He then proceeded to go with his dad and help train their race stable. After a few years of this relationship, Rich and I went into the management end of the racing business. I moved into the racing office, and Richard became the mutual manager, a very important position handling all the clerks and all the monies that came in through the windows. We spent many nights together in the money room or in Control Central with our very good friend, Alan Horowitz, who gave us a major input in operating the association. It was also at this time that my wife and I were able to share wonderful occasions like Thanksgiving with the entire May family, a truly tremendous gift, as well as July 4th with the kids. And the great honor he gave me by asking me to be his best man when he married Stacy, the love of his life. It was also at this time Rich put together a softball team of backstretch legends. As a pitcher, that was he. Myself, my brother, Bob Gordon, Kenny Fowler, Billy V, etc. It was an amazing that this group of oldies would compete with and win the Sacramento City Parks Championship against 20 and 30-year-old hotshots. In 2014, I left the racetrack, but that didn't lessen our friendship. In fact, it grew even stronger. Phone calls went back and forth 3 to 4 times a week, as well as meetings for lunches whenever possible. We kept each other apprised of all our happenings. Updates on AA meetings, sponsorships, horse racing, and of course, Giants baseball. Everything from Stacy and Rich actually going to spring training through every season game, leaving no statistics behind. Needless to say, the years 2010, 12, and 14, when the Giants were world champions and kings of the baseball world, Richard was also riding that crest with them as king of the fans. I can honestly say we had a great 50 years of never an argument or a cross word spoken to each other. Our phone conversations became very different last year, beginning around Thanksgiving. We spoke much more often, nearly every day, sometimes twice a day. Inevitably, we would talk about what we could do to help a mutual friend of ours, say a prayer together, and end the call with him saying, "I love you, tell the flea, my wife, and the fireman, my son, and his family, that I love them." By us sharing our intimate thoughts and sharing our experiences, I can attest to the fact that Rich was a strong believer in Jesus Christ. I like to think of life as a race, beginning to end. Richard's race came with his fair share of hurdles, some self-inflicted. But like Paul the Apostle, he fought the good fight, he finished strong, and he kept the faith. Stacy, Virginia, and everyone here today, we have the awesome, blessed assurance as stated in the Bible, 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 8. For the believer, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Richard's spirit is truly with the Lord, and for that reason, this day is absolutely a celebration.